On January 5th, 1828, in Baden, Germany, August Valentine Kautz was born. His family immigrated to Ohio. His military career would lead to several notable marks in history, but none would reverberate through the years as much as his actions in May of 1864. Before Kautz was buried in Arlington National Cemetery, before he was appointed the commanding officer of Fort McDowell, before he was appointed to the trial board investigating the conspirators involved in the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln, and even before he and his men trailed General Lee's army to the surrender in Appomattox, General Kautz was in Midlothian, Virginia. On May 12, 1864, he led the 3,000 men of the 2nd Ohio Cavalry on a raid of our county courthouse, where he freed local Union sympathizers imprisoned there before moving on. Kautz supplied these new recruits with federal uniforms and firearms. 2 of these prisoners were brothers, who promptly abandoned their new posts. And that's where our story begins.
Sure was nice of them to give us these fancy fittings and providing us with these muskets and shot. Holy! You know, I sure am hungry. They didn't feed us too good in there. Yeah, one more chunk of that rotten salt meat, you could bag me in canvas and hang me next to the sow belly. Could feed you to the Johnnies. Make them so sick they'd quit. Huh. Oh, I sure miss my Eleanor.
Blackster brothers?
My Ellie knows how to pack my bread basket.
Can't be.
Holy.
How'd they get out of jail?
By the by, where's we heading? Hey, you know that White House down by the river? That's the Coleman house.
Coleman house? What do they care about my house? Oh no.
He's the one that turned us in. No way. We ain't getting caught again. We ain't getting caught. We're armed now. We're getting even. Besides, I bet they got cupboards full that might just take the edge off, if you know what I mean. Maybe they got a Dutch girl there. What happened to Ellie? Who? Just the old scratch himself. Come on then. Let's get going. We're gonna do this before it rains like it did yesterday. Well, it beats eating couch back in the diggings. Wooly. Got your toad sticker? Yep. All right. No sudden move. Gotta be smart about this. He's gonna come around the side of the house here. I go to the front door, rap on the door. Looking all pathetic, maybe even limping a little. They open the door, you come around the corner all hornets and toad stickers. All right.
I gotta warn them. Mama, Abby.
Who's there? I said, who's there? You got 3 seconds to come out or we'll see to it you never come out. Squirrel? No. I said, hey, it's Willie Coleman's boy. Who? Willie Coleman's boy.
stuck. Oh God, I cannot run hornets. What do I do?
See him? Yeah, he's over there.
Oh God! Please, save my family!
Checking? No, waste of time. Besides, there's a house down there.
Abraham?
Papa! Abigail, what is it? Oh, Abraham!
Oh, Abraham. Get up, you two. Get up. We got to run now. Get up, Abigail. Run, Abigail. Run now. Isabel. Got to go now. They're coming.
number of pyroglyphidite feces could have set off my asthma. That combined with the macrod's venom could have killed me. Black widows! There are black widows in there, you moronic bug beetles!
Why didn't you say the name us the first time, geek boy?
Covered in smackdown.
Covered in what?
Clay.
Spiders, spiders,
Amelia,
spiders.
exactly what part of Black Widows sounds like free chocolate?
Spiders, 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 spiders. This house is awesome!
The probability of us seeing them again is rather high. Still, one can dream.
You know what your problem is, Mordecai?
Ah, indeed, Abigail. Enlighten me.
You read every book you can get your hands on.
So?
You belong to more online science tweet blogs than Stephen frickin' Hawkins.
Hey, that's not true.
You're the only kid I know who calls stuff by its genius. Matries, Patries are very own parents. And with all that knowledge, you're still terrified of everything around you.
And you're not?
Don't you think you might just be asking for it? If a kid wore a shirt that says, "I love my Hello Kitty underoos," he'd get less C's than you do. Mordecai, you know what your problem is? You know too much. Creepo.
My problem is, I don't know enough.
Whoa, look at this place.
Are you sure you should be touching all of that?
Or licking it?
Abigail.
Give it up, Abigail.
I'm gonna need a bigger can.
This is no place for OCD.
OCD? So if you give something a name, does that make it more important? Fine. Then I'm THP.
Isabella, don't make fun of me. What's THP?
Total Health Perfection.
Isabella, it's not funny. OCD is a real condition.
No one's laughing, Abigail. Though you do look extremely mental.
Are you sure you want to be in here, Abigail? I once saw a kid with OCD die from overexposure.
We believe you. No, really, we do.
I did. I swear it.
Okay,
Whatever.
then what was his name?
Leave me alone, Zeke.
Get on with it, Amelia. What are you holding? A toaster oven. Hey, look, guys, Amelia found a journal. Whoa. May 6th, 1864. The gray of day, the red of night, like pendulums persist. In wandering clouds, free from sin, I set my soul adrift. If fortune were my own sweet prize, I'd rain upon the ground, where numbing gray nor stinging red could evermore be found. That's really beautiful. Charlotte, are you even allowed to say beautiful?
Give it here. I can tell you what it means. It sounds a lot like a poem I once wrote.
You write poetry, Vivian?
Yeah, I read my poems all the time.
Those are poems.
Ezekiel, you are mean. Very, very mean. Your skin is white, your past is black, and your eyes are very green.
Ooh, you better copyright that one.
You're a poet. Move over, Dr. Seuss.
Pigs.
Ooh, I like that one even better.
Indeed.
Yeah, shorter.
Why are you guys so mean to me? The gray of day and red of night, like pendulums persist. In wandering clouds, free from sin, I set my soul adrift. If fortune were my own sweet prize, I'd rain upon the ground, where numbing gray nor stinging red would evermore be found. Weak structure, with a juvenile rhyme scheme. I'd give it a C-.
What would you know? That was awesome. Vivian, how'd you do that?
Do what?
Numbing gray and stinging red? It sounds like war.
Gideon, you know we can't understand a word you say.
Gesundheit.
Maybe it's Chinese. I think it's Chinese.
Nah, I think he's just missing some screws. He's never made any sense. They tried to send him to a special school, but they couldn't understand him, so they kicked him out.
He can say words like mom and dad and oddly, dude. But other than that, it's just gibberish.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad once knew a guy like that in prison. Mumbled all the time.
How'd that guy end up in jail?
Well, he couldn't talk right, but he knew how to use a gun.
Ezekiel, your dad was never in prison. Oh my gosh, Lulu. See, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Smooth, Lulu. Real smooth.
It's okay. I understand. I really do. My boyfriend's still in prison.
Liar, Lulu.
I didn't lie.
Why do you lie so much, Lulu?
I don't lie.
How old is this poem anyway?
What are you doing, Charlotte?
I'm trying to figure out how old the poem is.
51,859 days.
Good job.
I think Aubrey may be right.
He was joking.
Touch my stuff.
Then stop calling me Aubrey.
Why? It's your name.
Well, everyone else calls me Abba.
Well, everyone else is wrong. Abba means daddy, and you're definitely not their daddy. Well, he was wrong, Charlotte. 51,824.
I was not wrong. 51,859.